Welcome back to another groovy episode of AWS Unorganized. Again, I'm your host, Gary Dane, but for the last time in this tournament, because we've got ourselves our other semifinal right here. Disco Bear taking on Murdoc, and the winner of this match will be facing Gandhi in the next AWS Chaos for the Thicc'snt title. And let me tell you, this tournament has been really heated so far. In case you haven't caught it, we're live in Glensdale, Arizona, and we're seeing a battle between Philip's buddies right here. For those who don't know, AWS Chaos commentator Philip the Flying Schultz, he's got a few connections in his company, a few wrestlers that are on his side, kind of like how Taz would root for a lot of heels or out there people. Philip, Disco Bear and Murdoc, those are two people he's admitted to hanging out with. So he's in the crowd right now watching two very close friends fighting. It breaks his heart, but at the same time, this is also a strange way of showing For some reason, I cannot finish that sentence without having a stroke, so I'm not even gonna try anymore. So, man, Disco Bear's got a lot of fireworks, man. I guess that's what being in the company for so long is like. Disco Bear, he's been here for almost 10 years. Next Halloween, he's gonna be on AWS for 10 years. Isn't that crazy? And in a few months, Marty McFly and Batman, they're gonna be 10-year wrestlers. That's an entire decade of AWS coming up right there. So stay tuned for that. We'll try to do something big for that, or else near it. But until then, here comes Murdoc Niccals. Yeah, gotta say, man, I enjoy me some Gorillaz. That man, he may be a weird satanic lizard, cult running, robot building, technically child labor using little reptile of a man, but you gotta give him credit. He can really work that bass, really help it produce some magic. And at the end of the day, the best kind of music is the kind that feels like magic. That's why I really like Pink Floyd. You listen to Pink Floyd, it's experience. Oh my god, I just realized some of the spotlights in the sky are coming from nowhere. You guys see that? If you rewind a little bit and look above Murdoc's head, you will just see floating lights not attached to anything. I don't mean to alarm you guys, but I think we're being invaded by aliens. Wait. I'm Gary Dane. I am an alien. Whoa. Am I invading? I hope not. That would really hurt my job. But then again, AWS is the only company more forgiving than TNA Impact, so maybe I'd still be okay even after a takeover. And that's what Dan Aykroyd tried to do and broke out a little title shot for it. It's crazy. We haven't seen Dan Aykroyd in a while. He made a pretty big return, but I just haven't seen him since. He must be plotting something. Sorry, I have the shock collar that prevents me from talking about forbidden subjects, but I'm just gonna power through because I can't even really feel pain. Those jolts, they just kind of feel weird. You ever guys get hit with something that you think is gonna hurt, but just ends up being kind of weird? I know it's a weird question, but you're expecting somebody smacking you with something, you're expecting it to hurt, but then it's just oh, that was just kind of strange. Let me know, comment down below, because we're trying to boost up some comment engagements. The more we have conversations, better it is for this channel. Plus, we do talking to you guys, or at the very least reading your comments. Like Scott the Woz versus Gandhi, for example, our biggest match. Fantastic comment section right there. And if you commenters are watching this video too, I'd like to say hello and I hope you're enjoying this last man standing match. Which, I actually have a little bit of a rant here. I really don't. Oh my god, the disco knee. Hang on just a second. He's not done with him yet. He's going for the Monty Thisto, the very move he used to ruin Ghostface's life for a while. Anyway, as we get this long ass count out, because I don't know the buzz numbering system past D. I really wish 2K would fine tune the last man standing match. Because I feel like those are always both really weird to play and really weird to watch. Because there's just so many awkward pauses where one dude's laying dead and the other's just sort of awkwardly staring at him. Because they have to wait for that 10 count. And I think part of the problem is that a lot of times it happens like way too early in the match. Like, in my opinion, I feel like the matches would at least be a little more tolerable if like, maybe it was like either after you get hit with a big move, or like maybe once your health's like really low, then you start like being down for like the 10 count. That's really annoying when it like happens like when the characters are even still in like pretty good health, but those counts are starting anyway. So yeah, there's just so much dead and empty space, and I wish they'd find some ways to make it a little more exciting, like in real life WWE, where the last man standing matches are a lot better. I'm not expecting a ton, but like I said, at least my health/finisher ID, I feel like that could at least help. Woo! At least give it a push in the right direction. That's another thing I'm curious about if you feel like commenting, is how would you fix WWE 2K's last man standing match while Murdoc Niccals goes completely apron mode with his cape? A very wise quote from Rye. Miss having you on the show, man. But, big ol' elbow on the disc. Oh, an elbow for the disco, and again we get to watch Murdoc dance around like an idiot while Disco barely is dead with his big old gut hanging out. Oh god. I'm just gonna enjoy the vibes of the arena here. It's a nice arena. Very synthwavic. I might have talked about it before, but just kind of looking around here. It's very pleasing to the eye, in my opinion. Of course, you have every right to disagree, it's all good, but at least to me, though, this place's relaxing nature kind of helps balance out the slower pacing of the last man standing, and Disco Bear just bounced Murdoc off his head with his afro. He used his afro to shield himself from the springboard tornado DDT, Murdoc's favorite move. Oh my god, let's Disco Bear go. Oh, he's going for another disco knee. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's gotta be it. He has won a decent amount of matches with that. Disco Bear has a pretty in the middle win-loss record, I think. And, oh, he wasn't even done with him. He adds a DDT on top of that. I think Disco Bear's trying to take my advice of getting his health down as low as humanly possible before letting the ref count. Which I do appreciate that, adds a little excitement. Woo! But I wonder though, was that disco knee enough? Not quite 8 count. I guess the knee DDT combo. Dude, Murdoc really messed him up there with that. And now he's got him this stretch right there, that regal stretch. The Melancholy Hill is gonna be so depressing. No, he was not depressed enough to tap. See, I think that move works a lot better with like more depressed wrestlers, like Gangle, but like Disco Bear though, he's a pretty happy guy for the most part. Though he does have enough insecurities to where he could tap out to that move. It's just, it'd be a little harder on him than say like the Hulk, for example. It's like Bruce Banner's a pretty depressed dude, so he'd tap out pretty easily. And that's the power scaling of Murdoc's regal stretch variation. Hope you liked it. But oh shit, he's getting in. One of these tiny scrawny guys. Oh wait, catches him into a Fandango style reverse STO, but can also double as a nice tribute to Bray Wyatt. Yeah, he's not done with him yet. Oh no, he's got something else planned for him. Springboard Oh, knee. I think. I think he messed it up or drop kicked him in the stomach. Yeah, I think he drop kicked him in the stomach and one of the two sticks are in the match. Pretty sure there was a second one too, so this is like a fatal four-way. Disco Bear, Murdoc, and two sticks. Though those sticks were laying down for a while, so I think they've already got eliminated from the match because they were down for more than 10 seconds. Anyway, weird rambling aside. Oh wait, are we there? Are we there? Wow, with the shot from the kendo stick, Murdoc gets up, but at 11. Too late. Disco Bear advances to the finals. We're gonna see the veteran Disco Bear take on the rookie Gandhi in the next AWS Chaos. He's bleeding. He dealt with two interferences from twin sticks from Unlimited, but yet he still prevailed. And if Disco Bear can succeed, then so can you. And that's what makes him a good guy now. Anyway, jeez, look at all that blood on his head. Oh my god, he looks like he got shot. He's got the same, like, bleeding as, like, Chad Gable. I don't know if it's part of it's due to, like, the orange from his afro, but, like, if you go back and look, though, like, yeah, there's just a deep, dark red hole where all that blood's coming from. It's just like, holy shit. Disco Bear might need to see a local medical hospital facility. Did I get that wording right, boss? Okay, that's good. Anyway, yeah, so this has been Gary Dane, and I guess even if you get shot, you can still prevail. Actually, I guess that does make sense since, like, bears are, like, bulletproof and such, and holy shit, a real bear.